I'm GamerFitNation's Antwand, Pearman, also known as Blackbible. I'm here with my boy, Michael Cerven. We're here to check out regular show for the 3DS. So tell us about the 3DS version of regular show.
Yes, regular show on 3DS, Mordecai and Rigby is in 8-bit land. So basically, everybody knows Mordecai and Rigby from the show, and they basically, in this game, are going to work at the park and decide to, do their daily job, but instead they go and work, they go home, and they basically find this video game system there, and they get basically just swamped into the system and stuff, and into this whole different world, this whole 8-bit land, and they gotta fight their way out. So Mordecai and Rigby are just in these crazy little challenges and stuff.
I noticed that in the game you're able to switch between Mordecai and Rigby. How does that, incorporate in gameplay? Like, what's the strategy behind that? Because I also noticed that, there's certain areas where only Rigby can fit, right?
Yeah. It's great to be able to switch on the fly from both characters because there's obstacles in the game and stuff that it might make sense to double jump with Mordecai just due to the fact that it's a higher jump and he's a blue jay and he's got a little more jumping abilities than a raccoon does. A raccoon, because he's small and nimble, he's able to go through these obstacles where, to be able to pick up extra cash, you might have to go through this really tight, alleyway or hallway or whatnot. So be able to have, the switching back and forth, you can kind of play up to the character's better skill to make it through the level.
Well, I also thought it was cool because, of course, it's a side-scroller. I'm a big fan of side-scrollers. And then it goes into my old school side-scroll flight mode, like the up and down. So tell us about it. And also, are there other additional gameplay forms?
Absolutely. I mean, there's a bunch of different kinds of gameplay modes you can play in this game. As we mentioned, we've been talking about right now the platforming side of the game. There's also a space shooting side-scrolling mode. So basically, you get to play. You jump in as Mordecai or Rigby and you turn yourself into a spaceship and fight out these different space beings that are coming at you. So they're obviously now stuck in the space world of a game, an old school game, and they're able to use their skills and change from different kinds of spaceships and different kinds of weapons that are allowed and given to them. And then on top of that, you're able to play in a third mode, which is a top-down shooter mode. So you get to kind of challenge yourself in a different way. And the great thing is how this all kind of works out together, makes it into a culmination of all three of those gameplay modes in actually one level. So after you beat the game, all these levels get combined together in itself, and you get to challenge yourself in all these worlds together.
So we're gonna get to see cool characters like Benson or Muscle Man.
You get to see some of the characters from the show. Not all the characters are in there, but we get to see Benson, and you definitely get to see Mordecai and Rigby, who are the stars, and some of the other side characters you meet. So one of the great things you get to do in the game is basically you get to see some of those oddball characters in the show, like DOW and stuff, and some other guys and stuff like that you've seen, might recognize from a few of the episodes you've seen.
Are we gonna get to hear the Summertime Lovin' song? For those, it's summertime, loving in the summertime. Yeah, I don't know if you know about that.
I love your scene. The scene is fantastic. But I have not, that time is not in there though. But we do. Way Forward, the developer of the game, has created some really great kind of 8-bit music. So if you're really nostalgic and see that type of stuff, I think you'll definitely dig the music that Way Forward put together.
Please tell me Skips is gonna be in the game somewhere.
I wish Skips was in the game. Skips is not in the game itself. They really focus on the two main characters of the show because they're the ones that got stuck into the 8-bit world of the game.
Okay, because
But there are some fun ones. There's gonna be some fun surprises. So if you do watch the show, there's some of the unexpected ones you might not have thought would be in the video game, but are really cool and really exciting to see.
Rigby. That was my best skits. So we gotta do something cool. We gotta represent. We gotta go. All right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's do some ham boning.
Ham boning. All right. Cool. Well, I'm feeling this, man. When is it available?
The game comes out October 29th, exclusively on the 3DS. We're super excited. Our friends at Way Forward are all part of this game, and we're really excited that JG got involved too and working with the team and stuff, and all the story and everything was written by him and stuff. And we'll be out very, very soon. So stay tuned.
All right. You gotta check out regular show, and then check out regular show the game.